Hey guys, I have another replay for you today. I know I haven't been uploading last couple of weeks. I've been very busy, so I decided I'm maybe uploading 2 or 3 videos today, just so that I can catch up on some of the replays that I have sitting around. And this is mission light tank mission 4 for the Object 260, the Russian heavy tank, tier 10 tank. That's the final section of the mission, is the 4th series in the personal missions that we have going on right now. The objectives here are: I have to destroy the tracks of 3 different enemy tanks, and while they're tracked, my team has to cause 500 damage to the vehicles that are being spotted. One of the secondary objectives, 2 of them have to be destroyed while the tracks are destroyed. I don't believe I have to survive or win the battle, but we'll look at that when the post-game statistics come up. Now, I do decide early to come up here to this section where all the heavy tanks usually do the battling out, because I knew there's a good spot for spotting from here in the bushes. I do get spotted early, so I don't head out into the bush where all the other light tanks would potentially hit me up for some damage, and I decided to stay behind the hill for a little while and back up here where a couple of tanks have been spotted, and I aim for the WZ-111. It's not very close, but I get very lucky and I'm able to track the WZ-111 and automatically get 500 damage when my tracks being destroyed by me, and get one of the kills. I'm getting closer to my final mission. Now, I do get hit by WZ-111, but I think that hit was well worth it, as I've completed a big chunk of the mission objectives. I'm not able to track my counterpart on the other team, the AMX 1390. Now I decide it's time to head up the hill and try to see if I can spot some vehicles here and maybe try to track them. You can see the other side of the map. We're kind of getting overrun by the enemy light, medium, and there's a heavy Conqueror, heavy tank in there as well. You can see here I'm able to there's like 2 or 3 tanks here that I'm going to try to see if I can detrack. I wasn't able to aim correctly. I'm not sure if everyone else is under this has the same opinion, but somehow I find that the tanks with the turrets that are placed a little bit back on the tank, like the AMX, the Object 416, they're tougher to aim for the tracks and certain things. I hope that I would have like an RU or maybe the Chinese light tier 7 or 8 tank. It might be a bit better for this mission. They don't have that long reload time, and you're able to probably take more designated shots over a shorter period of time. What happens with the automatic reloaders, you take a couple of shots, do damage, they don't retrack, and then you have to reload for so long, a bunch of tanks get destroyed. Nonetheless, this tank is still great for just about any light tank mission. So as you can see here, there's nothing going on our side of the map, so I've decided to come up on the enemy side and see if I can do some of my objectives on this side. I see that there's a IS-8 dies very quickly, and the AMX is going to be heading back to his base. So while I'm reloading, I figured he's going to be coming through that path over there. So I'm waiting for him to be spotted and see if I can take a couple of shots at him. I take 1 shot, I do damage, it do not detract it. Second shot, I get very, very lucky here. Just as he's getting behind that hill there, I track him. My team does damage and destroys him. So again, I was able to complete another part of the mission where two tanks are being destroyed while being tracked by me. My only other objective really that I need to complete here is to track another tank, enemy tank. And I fall down the hill, my track gets destroyed, I fix it, and boom, I didn't notice there's a T-54 in the pound here. Right into him. So the reason I decided to use my repair kit is because I was worried there's only 4 tanks left, there's a couple of artillery that may get destroyed quickly, and as happened in a couple of other missions, I won't get another shot of taking off tracks for any of these tanks. Now, I do know it'll be a lot easier for me to take the tracks off artillery rather than the E4, which has really good armor, and even the tracks are not as easy to take off on some of these tanks as it is like in artillery. But again, I'm too late. I turn around and there's only one tank left. Luckily, he moved over here in the middle. It's closer to me, and I'm on his side. I should be able to, as long as I make it before Akita gets destroyed, to hopefully take off his tracks. I take a unaimed shot in the beginning. It does not penetrate. I take another, and I take off his tracks. Now he does repair it. I don't need to meet any other conditions, so I decide to just circle him, finish him off. Game over. Mission objectives completed. And basically, so as you can see, guys, the mission has been completed, both with primary and secondary conditions. I was able to destroy the tracks of 3 enemy vehicles. My allies were able to cause 500 hit points of damage to the tanks that I disabled. Also, my secondary condition was destroy at least 2 tanks immobilized by me was completed. Actually, it was completed by my allies. I haven't even noticed that was done. I believe it might have counted me destroying that E4 tank destroyer towards the end, because I don't think, actually, I believe I did complete it because the WZ-111 was destroyed, I think, by artillery, or I think it was one shot when I had it tracked. And also, I think the French heavy tank as well was destroyed while I tracked him. So maybe it did not count the tank that I destroyed, and I think he already fixed the tracks anyway by the time I killed it. As you can see, our team did pretty well. I myself had almost 1,400 damage, and I think I assisted almost a little bit over 1,700 damage. And was able to make about 25,000 out of this battle. It's not great, but considering I really didn't do very well in this game, I think 25,000 is a decent profit. Thanks, guys, for watching. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please post them below.